Hey everyone, welcome to a new day 365. My name is Jim. This is a channel for recovering addicts and people who struggle with, just with the reality of this world. I guess that seems to be one of my biggest problems is that I'm not well equipped to handle reality. But you know what? I keep trying. I keep doing my best. I never give up. I've been struggling again. I had a major relapse this year, and I've been struggling since March, so I had to get myself in a sober house. I got to get myself doing a program again so I can do the next right thing, right? Um, and I'm gonna tell you, it wasn't great, man. It was a fucking shit show, is what it was. These last few months have just been chaotic. When I relapsed, you know, I, what they say about addiction is that addiction is a progressive disease, and if you don't believe it's a disease, at least believe that it is a dis-ease, right? I was, it was a diseasement. Anyways, so what they say is it's a progressive disease, and even though I'm not using, it's over there in the corner doing fucking push-ups, right? Getting stronger, getting stronger. Meaning, um, when I pick up, it's a progressive disease. It, when I pick up again, I start off where I left off, right? And in my case, it was even worse. This last relapse was pretty bad. Where I used to buy just points of meth, I was now buying half grams, right? And it was just getting friggin' retarded. And and I was very quickly losing my mind. So this is a channel for those who struggle. It's a channel for those looking to get clean. I've got lots of experience. I have lots of experience with recovery, relapse, um, rehabs, 12 steps, and all sorts of programming like that. So I guess my main goal is just to spread hope. Just to spread hope, shine a little bit of light on what it's like to be an addict, what it's like to be a drug addict. Like, it's not fucking great. It's not fun. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. you know, there's a lot of shame and guilt that come with that. People look down on you, and it's kind of taboo. Society just doesn't look at addicts the same as they look at everyone else, and I don't like that. Right? We gotta stop that stigma. Some of us want to get better, some of us don't. It's too painful for some, and I understand that too, right? It's just too painful to stay sober for some people, and that's not an excuse. We just don't know what that person's been through, and a lot of people have been through some pretty bad fucking shit. I've been pretty lucky. I've never been through abuse, really. I've never, you know, anything. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. I just know what it's like to struggle and to fucking feel pain, right? Anyway, this was kind of a, well, it's always unrehearsed. It's always unscripted. But I'm getting back into it, right? I'm getting the feel for making a video again, and that's kind of cool, I guess. Part of it is I have nothing else to do. I'm kind of bored and lonely. Maybe I like to hear myself talk. I don't know. Today is August 26th, and what we do here is we read from Daily Reflections and A New Day. Giving it away. Though they knew they must help other alcoholics if they would remain sober, that motive became secondary. It was transcended by the happiness they found in giving themselves for others. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 159. Those words, for me, refer to a transference of power through which God, as I understand Him, enters my life. Through prayer and meditation, I open channels, then I establish and improve my conscious contact with God. Through action, I then receive the power I need to maintain my sobriety each day by maintaining my spiritual condition, by giving away what has been so freely given to me. I am granted a daily reprieve. And I apologize. My head was somewhere else. I was thinking it was something else as I was reading that. August 26th. To cheat oneself out of love is the most terrible deception. It is an eternal loss for which there is no reparation, either in time or in eternity. Soren Kierkegaard. Life without love seems unimaginable today, but for years that was the reality for many of us. Looking back, we can see that the lack of love in our lives wasn't always due to the inaction of others. Rather, we often deprived ourselves of it. Although we were unaware at the time, we were actually afraid to have loving relationships. We wouldn't let people get too close because we feared getting hurt in some way, nor were we able to trust others. We were afraid they might want something from us, or that eventually they would betray our friendship. But more than anything, most of us were unable to accept love because we felt undeserving. We denied ourselves love for so long that we really didn't know how to let it into our lives. Our relationships with others began to change. However, when we became willing to take small risks, we learned to accept compliments graciously and tried not to draw back automatically when someone reached out to help us. By allowing ourselves to relate to others, we gradually built rapport. Eventually, these bonds of understanding developed into loving relationships. Thought for today: perhaps the love is there, but we're afraid to let it in. I know for me, for a long time, and probably still till this day, that's very true. I don't know what love is. I know the love that I feel for my kids is fucking something powerful. But I don't quite know how to love myself yet. And therefore when I feel it from like maybe another adult human, I don't recognize love for what it is. And I'm always doubting that, right? Yeah, I know, like when I have a partner, it's I don't know, it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. It's like if you can't, if I since I can't love myself, it's impossible for me to comprehend that someone else might love me, right? When I'm always beating myself up and hating on myself inside my head, right? That's all I can see. It's all I know. It's like, so it makes it hard for me to believe that someone else can love me. You know, growing up feeling like you're a piece of shit. You know, that's so ingrained into my brain. I don't know where it came from, who it came from, but for whatever reason, it's there, right? And it just makes accepting love from others very, very hard. Even for my kids sometimes, even accepting love from them. Like I know they love me, but when I'm fucking up, like that's all I can see, and it's hard to get past that mental block. Anyways, I'm not some fucking super smart guy. I'm no one great, but I struggle and I try to do better. I just don't want other people to have to fucking feel that yuckiness inside, right? If I can do anything to help you feel better, then I think that would be really cool. Anyways, there I go. I got some negative thoughts pumping in my head right now, telling me how stupid I am just for even saying the things that I say, right? And anyways, I better end this video now before those negative thoughts take over too much. Listen, I hope you all have a great day. If you know someone who's struggling, maybe you can pass this message on to them. I'm gonna try to make a video every day now, at least reading from those books if nothing else is happening. Hopefully, slowly over time, you see these changes start to happen in me, right? Like I'm only 10 days sober, 10 days off meth, and I'm only a couple days off the weed. but but I haven't had any nicotine or weed in a couple days either, so I'm 100% sober, and I don't know how that feels yet, but my time's running out. I'll talk to you guys later. Take care.